Okay. This is a 1997 BMW Z3 convertible, obviously. 2.8 liter single Vanos engine. This was purchased by my dad almost 15 years ago. About 10 years ago, I got a new paint job and a new convertible top and a rebuilt engine. Since then, it's only driven about 11,000 miles on the rebuilt engine, because most of the time it's been sitting on a farm. While it was parked in the barn, at some point, some rodents, some mice or something got to the electrical wiring and chewed it all up, and so he had to have all the wiring harness replaced. And that was about 5 years ago. Since then, it's been sitting. It hasn't moved much at all. The accelerator stopped working at one point, and he hasn't driven it since. I also figured out what's going on with the accelerator, so there's a video about that. Now, because this car has been sitting for a number of years with the same engine oil and the same gas, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just do an oil change, oil and filter change, because if I want to start the engine and I want to test out things with the engine on, I don't want it running with old oil or old gas. Here's a little sneak peek at the inside. Understandable, since it's been sitting in a barn for many years. You get all this sort of dust everywhere. But, there it is. 2.8 liter single Vanos. Oil filter is underneath this thing, and I need a socket to open that up. Okay, I've got a 36mm socket here. I don't know why I'm still buying Duralast, but anyways, I got a 36mm socket, and I put it on this breaker bar, and it shouldn't be too hard to open. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's just a big socket for some reason. Okay. I can tell this thing's going to be oily, so I'm going to go get a little pan to catch the oil. Oh, you know what? I think I should drain the oil from underneath first. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, interesting. I just gotta find where the oil comes from. It might be that, but it might not. Alright, give me a second to figure this out. So it is, looks like it's right there, and it's just a long arm reach for me, so I'm gonna get this, get that pan a little bit ready right there. I think it'll shoot out a little bit at first, so I put it kind of like right there. Try to catch it, and then I can reach for it. I don't have the best angle, so let's see. Oh, that's just to check actually. That's a 17mm socket, and luckily my set had a 17mm. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have another video. Randomly always missing socket sets, quote unquote sets, are always missing numbers. Alright, so this is a 17. Well, it doesn't actually even fit on there comfortably. I don't know if that's really a 17. It doesn't fit easy. Maybe it's not shaped right. Huh. It's not like setting in the, not really setting in there. Let me try a different one. So I tried another one, and it looks like the space around is too thick. It's not fitting in the area there. So I got to find a maybe a socket or something that's thinner. Okay, I got another one. This looks a little bit thinner. So we're gonna try this one. I think that's it. Yep. I bet you I'm gonna hear it in the comments. That's what you get for buying a BMW. Oh wow, that opened up real easily. Okay, this thing is ready to go. Alright. Ooh, nice. And I caught it. Alright, so that's been going for a few minutes. It's not done, not quite done yet, but I'm just going to get this thing started. So I brought this bucket because I have a feeling once I take this off, it's going to drip. So I'm just going to quickly put it over into this bucket. Probably going to spill some oil, but that's how it goes. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, so that's the old filter. I can't tell if it's really bad looking or definitely is brown, but then again, that's what the oil looks like too. So yeah. Looks pretty good in there, I guess. I don't know. O-rings. A couple of O-rings. I don't know why I need two. There's only one on here. Oh, there's a lot of oil dripping there. Okay, that's fine. I can clean that up. Okay, let me get something to take that off. I'm gonna have to figure out a better solution for this camera. Phone. I'm actually using my phone because I can't really do everything with one hand. That's it. I don't know why there's two. So I'm going to use the white one. Oh God. Okay. Alright, there's a little groove in there. So just try to catch that rubber ring into that groove. And drop this in there. Do I just drop it in there? Is there a groove? I think it just drops. I think it just sets right there. And then this one. Okay. This thing kind of gets in the way here, but you just maneuver around it. Okay. That was weird for a second. Okay, so as soon as it kind of just stops, you don't have to over tighten it because it's plastic and it's going to probably break if you over tighten it. So just till it kind of stops. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's going to spill. That's definitely going to make a mess when I take it out. All right, let me get situated. Okay, it's still leaking just a little bit. Wonder if I could swap it with this bucket if it reaches. I don't know if it'll reach. Oh, this is like right on the edge. Definitely spilling it. I have to try to scoop it out. You know what? I'm gonna scoop it out. Okay, got the bucket. All right. Oops.
You didn't see that? Jeez. Okay, it looks like I've got it down to a drip here and there, and I pulled that blue bucket out. I got enough down that I think I can pull this out without making too big of a mess. Fish out the screw. This thing is a soupy mess. I don't know if how easy it is going to be to find that. There it is. Got him. He's a big one. All right. Oh, the O-ring came with a new washer. I don't really need it, but I'll just use the new one anyway. Put the old one away. All right, let's go tighten this up. Of course, I made a mess. I don't know if you're supposed to let that completely leak out until it's dry, but I doubt it. I mean, if there's so little left in there, it'll mix together with the new oil and probably be, you know, non-impactful. You tighten that up. Okay, good. Pretty much hand tighten, no big deal. That pan is 7 quarts, and I pretty much filled the pan. I only bought 5 quarts to fill it with, so I'm gonna have to use some leftover oil that I have that was already in the garage. Problem with that one is it's 520. This is 540, but don't tell anybody. Okay, so funny thing is these this funnel is so long, but there's nowhere for it to go. That's the best kind of steadiest spot I can find. Hope it doesn't fall, make a bigger mess. Okay, so not quite 2, it's like 1 1/4. It'll have to do for now, and then I can get another quart of 540. So there's going to be a little bit of 520 in there. Shouldn't be a problem. There's a lantern fly on my neck right now. It's making me want to spill this oil. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back. All right, like I said, I got to put 1 more quart in there. And that's it. That's not doing anything. I wonder why. See if I can. It won't roll off, so I'm going to put it in reverse and let go of the clutch. The gas won't work, so just let it go of the clutch a little bit. So let's roll in a little bit. No, again, press the brake. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Put it in gear. Emergency. Now we go to the clutch, and we're good. So this is what we're going to use. This is a pump, and the gasoline is going to come out from the top
This top part will go into the engine, into the gas tank, and then we're going to pump it, and it should come out the bottom. And the bottom I'm going to put into that gas tank right there. So here we go. I'm going to set it up, and then the cameraman's going to take over. I'm guessing we just keep pushing it down as far as it'll go. I don't really have any more. Oh, wait, it's not coming out. What the heck? Oh, shoot. Okay, so it's kind of stuck. But I see why. Let me show you. Okay, so there's a little metal door. When I'm trying to pull it out, the metal door is like keeping it like stuck right there.
Push something.
So I gotta push something in and then slide it out. But I think we're good for right now. I don't need to take it out yet. So I think first we'll pump it up. First we'll pump some gasoline out of it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so now why don't you grab the other end of that hose and put it inside here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is it open? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, just put it right in there. That's good. Yeah, and then just pump it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's coming. Look at that. It's already in there.
It's hard.
Is it? There you go. Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. It's gonna be off.
If you pull it down, you'll pull it out of the hose and it might spray everywhere. Yeah, like that. Good job.
It's like too close.
Yeah, it's tight space.
Shouldn't put it that much in.
All right, we'll come back and we'll see where we're at in a few minutes. Yeah, so now this tank is full. It's a 5-gallon tank, and there was about 3/4 of the tank in the car was full. So usually a car is about 12 gallons. So I'm assuming it was about 8 gallons in the tank. We just took 5 out, so there should be about 3 gallons left, and that'll be good. I think we'll just fill the rest with fresh new gas. Here you go.
Okay.
Now I'll try to get that out.
Push this. Yeah, that's working.
Open the
Best
door.
at it.
You want my help? Oh, you got it. Slowly, because
Yes,
the gas is going to splash. Probably. Okay.
Get this.
Why don't? Oh, yeah. We want to keep that in there. Okay. Always making a mess. Whoa! Don't pull it! Don't pull it. It's getting close. I'm gonna hold this up actually, because if you hold it up, it won't come out.
Okay, this is hard part. Just like the end where you can pull it. See, it's right there.
All right. That's the end?
Like right, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, we got it with a little bit of gas left in here.
We'll just pour
So-
it somewhere, and then we'll.
No, we're just gonna put it down right here for a second, and then.
We can put it in the weeds.
So this was just a quick video of me doing an oil change. I just got this car. There's a whole lot more I got to do. I'm gonna drain the gasoline as well. I might stick that in this video. If I did, then this was just a quick video of me changing the oil and draining the gasoline and putting some fresh gasoline in this new BMW that I got that's been sitting for about 5 years. Next video is just going to be a rundown of me going through a whole bunch of checks to make sure that everything is on point, and start making a list of things that I need to do to fix it up. Stay tuned. Watch the next video. Like this video if you don't mind. Subscribe. Like it if you do. Comment if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments.